everyone, welcome back. My name is Lynn Wilson. I'm glad you're here tonight. Welcome to my living room. I've got a couple of things to show you, a couple of things to chit chat about. Grab some coffee. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday evening. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you're having a good day. If you're not, that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. We're going to start fresh together and we can do this. So one of the things I have, first of all, hello to many of my new viewers. Thank you so much for coming and being part of my channel and my community. I'm glad you're here. And hello to all my regulars. I'm glad you're here as well. And one of the things, if you do not know me that well, you're kind of new, maybe you're kind of older, and been with me for a while. And, sometimes you kind of lose sight of, now, which person is that and what are they all about? Well, just a real quick note, food for thought. I like things to be encouraging and more on the positive side and more hopeful. I can get in a really weird headspace myself, and I can get very depressed easily. I can get very down in the dumps, and I can go places in my head that I shouldn't be. And it's very easy to be influenced by negative people and very easy to be influenced by negative stuff. And I don't want to be there. My husband and I were just talking. We went to a friend's house today for a nice lunch. I worked today and they had a group of people over and we went after work and I got there late, but it was okay. It was still good. So I could have looked at that as, well, great, I had to work and I couldn't be there. Or I could look at it as, well, I had to work but I can still go and enjoy, maybe an hour's worth of friendship and get some pie and whatever. And we had a great time. It was good. And we were talking on the way home and I said to my husband, you know what? We saw a friend there that I haven't seen in, 10 plus 15 years. I don't know. Something like that. A long time. And they are in a weird spot in life. I don't know what's wrong with them. They've changed. They're not well, not physically, but emotionally and mentally. Things are not right for them. I don't know what happened. I didn't ask questions. It wasn't the time or place. But the one comment I made to my husband and a friend that we were sitting talking, and I said, you know what? You only have one life to live. I want to enjoy it. I want to taste new things and see new things and experience new things. I want to live a life that's worth living. I don't want to give in. I don't want to give up. And I hope I never get to that point in my life. And I don't want you to be there either. And I don't want this channel to be this heavy kind of thing. There's enough, there's enough YouTube channels out there that are the heavies. I don't want that. I just want to be fun, lighthearted, interesting, DIYs, learn new things, encourage one another, and be goofy sometimes. Why not? Let's be goofy. I don't know. So there's a new dialogue out in the YouTube land that is just annoying the whatever's off of me. It is just driving me nuts. I said to my husband, oh my word, people are just getting on this bandwagon, and I refuse. I absolutely refuse. So here's the scoop. I'm going to give you my pet peeve for this Sunday night. And leave me a comment below when we're done. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings. No judgment here. You might agree with them wholeheartedly. You might agree with me. You might have another spin on it. I'd love to hear it. We're not here to judge. We're not here to put each other down. But here's my thing with this dialogue, this chit chat that's out in YouTube land, is that it's just stirring the pot. And you know what? We got enough going on in life than to worry about 25 cents or 50 cents. That's my take on it. Okay, here's the scoop. Dollar Tree, if you haven't heard, it's all over the place. It's all over YouTube. It's on the news. It was on Google. They're raising their prices. So everything at Dollar Tree is $1, and they're going to raise it to $1.25 to $1.50 on some items. Some items will still be $1. Now, is it the end of the earth? No. Are you going to starve? No. Is life going to just be over? No. This is the Dollar Tree, people. It's a Dollar Tree. you know, it just amazes me that like we get so crazy over something so simple. Now, yes, it's another 25 cents, it's another 50 cents per item. And yes, that's coming out of my pocket. And yes, it's more money. But we have choices. I have a choice. I can choose not to go to Dollar Tree anymore. I can choose not to buy the items that are more expensive and stick to the $1 items. I could choose not to buy as many. Maybe I used to buy 4 of one product. Maybe I buy 1 or 2. I can choose to go to a different store. I could choose to make it homemade versus buying it in the store. I could choose to go to another store. I have choices, and choices are a good thing. It gives you options, and options are a good thing. We are an intelligent people. We can make good choices for ourselves and for our family. And, you know, just do what you think is the best thing to do. I've heard a few people talk about this as if it is the ultimate. You know, I'm 50 plus years old. I grew up in the recession. When there was a recession, I was going to business college, and it was a 10-month course, and I was all set to have my career. I was taking on the world. I was doing it. I was going to travel. I was going to be everything I ever wanted to be. And the business school that I went to said, we guarantee you a job when you graduate. Well, that was at the beginning of when I started school. You know, sign on the dotted line. I'm in, took out a student loan, the whole 9 yards. Well, fast forward 9 months later, all of a sudden we're in a recession. There are no jobs available, nowhere to be found. There's no jobs. And now what is a school to do when they have promised you a job? Well, they came in classroom by classroom to announce they would assist you in looking for a job and assist you in any way they could, but they can no longer guarantee a job because of the recession. Well, there's one thing you got to know about this girl. You don't tell me no. So don't tell me you're going to get me a job and then tell me you're not going to get me a job. So what did I do when I went home that day? Everybody in the classes, I can't believe it. They promised us. They guaranteed us. We're going to sign a petition. We're going to, okay. Now, there's time and place for a lot of that stuff. But I just sat there and I thought, I am not wasting my time signing a petition and griping and complaining and moaning and groaning like everybody is. And oh, you know what I went home? I went home, I bought a newspaper, got the classifieds, and I started looking for a job opening. And I found a couple of job openings. And the one in particular, I don't know, there was something about it. You know, when you start to, like, I almost taste that. And it said, must have 2 years experience or do not apply. I didn't have diddly squat of experience. But I always look at it as a challenge. Now, I have just gone to school for that very thing that this position was all about. Did I have any experience? I had none. But I'll tell you what I did do. I made a phone call and I called and I wanted a job interview. And they asked me if I had experience, and I said, I don't have the experience exactly that you're looking for, but I'll tell you this, by the time we're done with this interview, you and I are going to want to be a team. Something along that line. I was a young, I think I was 19-year-old, 20-year-old sassy girl, and she knew what she wanted, and she was going after it. And nobody was going to tell me I wasn't going to start my career after I just spent 9-10 months in school. Let me grab some water. See my new cup from the Dollar Tree? Isn't that pretty with the flowers? Got water in there. Somehow, the water tastes better and it goes down easier in a pretty cup. Long story short, I went on the interview, wowed them, they wowed me, I got the job. No experience, but someday I'll have to fill you in on that story as to what I said that caused them to hire me, which was quite ingenious on my own part, if I do say so. Went back to school. It was like 2 days later, told my teacher, found a job in the career, in the field. She's like, there are no jobs. And I told her the story, and it was great. I graduated, got my certificate, got a job, had a career, started traveling the world. It was the best thing I ever did. Don't tell me no. I'm going to take it on as a challenge. Let me tell you something else. When my kids were younger, especially my oldest, who's now 32 years old, and when he was younger, we had no money. When I say no money, we had no money. And there were many nights we had to have macaroni and cheese every night for dinner, or ramen or something along that line, or a bowl of cereal. That's what we could afford. And I could take that negative situation of, here we are having macaroni and cheese again, or I could take that situation, which is what I did, and I turned it around and, we're having our favorite meal again. We're having macaroni and cheese, or we're having peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, whatever it might be. But it's the way I said it, with a smile, with a good attitude, and your kids are going to say to you, but again, I don't want that. Oh, we're going to enjoy it. It's going to be the best. And I would change it up. So I could serve it on a plain old white paper plate that looks like junk and slap that macaroni and cheese on it, or I could serve it on a really pretty china dish, maybe light a candle or put a centerpiece on the table and make it a moment. It's the same macaroni and cheese we had last night, but tonight it looks extra special good. Put on some music, make it a moment. Another thing I did with our kids when we were growing up, again, especially with my oldest, because we were so broke, I never told them we were poor. No, we weren't poor. That word didn't even fit in our vocabulary. We were never poor. You know what we were? We were smart shoppers. And that's what I want to instill in you guys. We are smart shoppers, you and me, just you and me. It's just you and me talking right now. And listen, I might have had $1.50 and we had to go buy this item. Instead of me telling my kids, we are so poor, we only have $1.50 and I got to go get this thing. We're never going to find it. I would say to my kids, guess what? We have $1.50 and we, you and me, we're smart shoppers. We're going to find that not only for $1.50, let's see if we can get it for $1.30. Let's see what we can do. And we could check the ads in the paper. You know, back then we didn't have online to go look on online sales, but now you can look on online sales or look in the Sunday paper or whatever. We're going to go, which store, which one do you think we could get a better deal at? And we made it a challenge to find whatever we needed with the little bit of money that we had. We were smart shoppers. Now, I could be poor or I could be a smart shopper. You know, when I was a kid, there was a company called Grants. I don't know if any of you remember Grants. Raise your hand. Oh, you can't do that. Leave a comment. Did you ever shop at Grants? My grandmother worked there. I love that store. I loved it. And they went out of business. And then Caldors took over. Anybody remember Caldors? I think there was another one in between. But anyway, Caldors was at this end of the road. And Kmart was at this end of the road. And the battle began between Caldors and Kmart. And where did you go shopping? And you would never wear Kmart sneakers, but you'd go to Caldors, and it was this battle. And you know what? Like anything else. And Bradley's. Bradley's was across the street from Grant's. Maybe you remember Bradley's. I loved Bradley's. I used to buy all my clothes in there when I was in high school. Bradley's is out of business. Grant's is out of business. Caldors is out of business. And Kmart is out of business, at least in my area. I think there are still some Kmarts around. But you know what? They're all gone. But now there's Walmart and Target. So now the battle between Walmart and Target has begun. There's always somebody out there willing to make a buck. Guaranteed. Somebody wants to make money. So whether you're going to go to Dollar Tree or not, Dollar Tree's going to raise their prices. It's a fact of life. You can't fight it. It is what it is. You can either choose to shop there or choose not to shop there. But why sit and gripe and complain? And all these YouTubers are going on and on about this whole situation. Make a choice. Be a smart shopper. Maybe don't go there. Maybe it's still the best deal you can get. It's called life. Prices are being increased. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing at all. But you can be a smart shopper. You can make choices. You got a brain, use it. Should I go there? Should I not go there? If Dollar Tree is still 5 minutes from your house and you're paying $1.25 versus going to Walmart, maybe it's 89 cents. Yeah, but it takes me 30, 45 minutes to get to a Walmart. Is the gas and time worth it? Be a smart shopper. What's best for you, family of one or family of more, You make the decisions that best suit your family. So that's my pet peeve for tonight. Don't go sitting there worrying and griping about these little things that come up. These are called facts of life. It is what it is. The gas prices have gone up. I can gripe and complain all I want, or I'm going to fill my tank of gas no matter what because I have to get to work. Do I like it? No. But why am I wasting my time and my breath complaining about something I can't do anything about? Take that energy and invest it in something better that will make you a better person and you a more positive person and being a more encouraging person. Tell me, who do you like to be around? Somebody that's upbeat, happy, encouraging, and hopeful. I don't mean upbeat like off the wall, but just somebody that's like, hey, I really like hanging around with them. When they walk in the room, when you walk in the room, are people drawn to you? Or are you one of these people that everything's a mess and everything is this? And I was sitting with somebody today and everything you said to her was like, everything, and I don't want to be near that person, nor do I don't even want to be with myself when I have bad days like that. So come on, let's get together. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy life. Let's remember we only have one life to live. Once it's over, it is over. So you might as well enjoy it than going through life negative Nelly. So I don't know. That's all I'm going to say on that. Talked long enough, but guess what? I do have a Dollar Tree haul for you. So we're going to see just a few things. One of the things I got. All right. First thing I got was nothing too exciting. Just a mailer. It's an extra large jumbo size mailer. Oh no, I think it's already, no, it's not ripping. Okay. So let me quickly tell you what I did is I started cleaning out my craft supplies. I have too many. I have been blessed. People give me stuff. And I put it on Facebook that, hey, anybody want anything? I have rubber stamps, I have scrapbook paper, I have embellishments, I have stickers. I have. Giving it away for free. Put it on my Facebook. I had a couple people that were interested. Well, that multiplied. I have one person that works with foster care children, and she takes stuff and she makes scrapbooks with the kids. I had someone else that's just starting homeschooling. They needed help. I had another woman say her daughters are just really intrigued by scrapbook and want to learn. I gave them some stuff. I had another girl who's single and just starting out trying to set up home, and she said, oh, I'd love to get into crafts and anything you have. So I gave her stuff. The list went on and on. So I had all these people. I had stuff on my back porch, and they were driving by and picking up the bin that was there. So it was kind of cool to see. And then I had one lady say to me, hey, if you're willing to mail it, a friend of mine, she's in Florida, she said, I am a hospice nurse and we make cards for our patients and their families, and I could use some stuff. So I got a mailer at Dollar Tree, and some of my craft supplies are going in that. Heading down to Florida this week to bless some families there that their loved one is on hospice. So I feel good that like some of my stuff can be put to a positive, good use. What else did I get? Got a picture frame, 8 by 10. I think I was going to get the 11 by 14, but I ended up getting this one. I will show you on my next video what I'm doing with this. I got a really cool card from one of you. And there was something in the card from one of you that blessed me beyond. And so much so that I keep all the cards and notes that all of you send me. But this one in particular is going in a frame with the additional thing that was sent in the card in the frame. I will show you on the next video. But it just knocked my socks off. I was so blessed by what she did and what she said. So I can't wait to share that with you. I needed a calendar for 2022. And remember, I said, I want to enjoy life. I want to have fun. So no making fun of me. No judging here. You can get all these beautiful farmhouse country calendars and inspirational calendars and beautiful scenery calendars. But not Lynn Wilson. What does she get? Dr. Seuss. Oh, yeah. 2022. So here's some of the pictures. Dr. Seuss calendar going up in my kitchen because every day I look at that calendar, it's going to put a smile on my face. I picked up 4. They only had 4 of these. I don't like Halloween, ghost, goblin kind of thing. That's not my thing. But I do like fall. So here's the card. And it's just a nice little sediment on the inside. But I thought that was just adorable for $1. I couldn't make that for $1. So I picked up 4 of those, and I think what I'm going to do is make some pumpkin bread and add a card and give that to 4 different people just to bless them, just because. So I picked up 2 of these, but I think I have to go back for 2 more of these butterfly stickers, very natural looking. In addition to that, I picked up 2 of these, and again, I think I have to go back and get 2 more of these packets. I will be showing you in an up-and-coming video. I don't know, it'll be in the next couple weeks, of a DIY of a unique card that anyone at any skill level can make with a twist. I always like things with a twist. I never like things same old, same old. So we're going to be using these stickers and these stickers with a few other things. Very simple, very basic. Dollar Tree items. Okay, yes, $1 today, maybe $1.25 tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe they won't raise the prices of their stickers. But even still, it's still cheaper than going to a craft store where you probably pay $5. But I'm going to show you a card I'm making. I am teaching a class the end of October. I'm teaching a seminar at a conference. And then after the seminar, I'm teaching an additional class in the afternoon. So the seminar is more of a teaching session, you know, like, I don't know, more of an educational type teaching, let's say it that way. The afternoon is the fun part where I get to teach a craft class, but the 2 are going to go together. So I'm going to share that with you later, but that's what those stickers are for. Then I also picked this up. This is just by Crafter's Square, the adhesive cork sheet. So it's just 1 sheet. It's, I don't even know what size, 11.75 by 7.75 inches. So it's a decent size. So I got 2 of those also to use on the cards. Then along with that, the best tape that you can get, double-sided tape, is from Crafter's Square at $1. And then the pop-up one, I picked up a couple of each of those to use with the card making class. And then I found these. I think these are kind of cool. I have not seen these. So if you have a mason jar, you ever see the ones where you get the mason jar with the lids and you can stand up the flowers in them? So this one, and they show you right here where they just put the 1 flower in the top of the jar. So if you have mason jars, so this would not be, I'm a canner and I don't even remember the right name, but the wide mouth is the big one. Then the other, the smaller mouth, you know, that's what these would fit. They did not have the wide mouth, but 2 in there. So I got those, and then I also picked up these. Let's see if you can see it on there. And it's got the grid lines, so you can put, it's hard to see in that picture, but if you can just imagine, you could put a stem of a flower in each of these. So when you put them in like as if it was a vase, they're not going to flop. They would stand a little bit more upright. Don't know what I'm going to use those for right now, but that's the kind of thing that later on I'd be like, ooh, I wish I had one of those. That's something I definitely would be using down the road. Then what else did I get? I picked up Healthy Balance Old Orchard Mango Tangerine. It was diet. I don't normally buy diet, but that's all they had. But it's a pretty big jug. 64 fluid ounces. Again, right now, $1. You know what? You like it? Stock up. Buy 10 of them. Stick them in your stockpile and call it a day. And when they go up to $1.25, if they do, then you stockpiled it. I also picked this up. I want to smell it. Oh, I wish you could. Ooh, you smell it? Ooh. Now, I'm huge into essential oils. I have some videos on that. I've had actually people request more videos on essential oils. I use them. I'm huge into holistic. We do use medical, but holistic as much as we can, anything natural, and essential oils is part of that. But this is called Harvest Cider, and just it's a fragrant oil. It's not an essential oil. Oh, it smells so good though. And I've seen a few people haul this, so I think I'm going to use this in my diffuser just to add some nice fragrance. It was $1. I'm going to try it out. All right, just a couple more things. Didn't get much. I have enjoyed these. These are like the Teddy Grams. They're called Bear Grams. You ever get the Teddy Grams? They're 10 in a pack for $1, so it's 10 cents each. A friend of mine goes to the food bank all the time, and they give her the little, like 3 or 4 little bags, and every once in a while you just want just a little something. So I picked that up. I don't know, I like something like that, so pick that up. Then I picked up, I've not seen Campbell's pork and beans at the Dollar Tree. So I enjoy pork and beans as a side dish a lot. I need to learn how to can my own. I have not canned pork and beans. If any of you are canners and have a good recipe for like a Boston baked bean recipe that you can, that you know is, you know, your favorite, I'd love to hear from you. Either email me, my email's in below, or leave a comment. I'd love to get a good recipe. I want to try canning my own baked beans. I do like baked beans. We grew up with baked beans on toast. Protein, it's good. Put a little mustard on top. You're in business, it's a great meal. So if you're looking for something cheap and frugal, baked beans on toast, you can put ketchup on it. I like yellow mustard, and it's delicious. My husband grew up on it. This is 19.75 ounces. It's a big can. It's got the nice top where you can just, you know, flip it. But Campbell's, at least I never saw it before. So let me put this down here for a second. And I think I only have one more thing. I do, one more thing. Okay, so I do, I sell foot soaks on my online store that I have with my sisters. And I'm getting ready to launch my next bunch of items. I have that, and I have a spa kit going up for sale, and I have a few other things that are coming up. But I saw these and I thought, let me try these out, because I use Epsom salts as the base of my foot soaks with extra things that I put in it. But these are Epsom salt tablets. So I can't really mix these with my other ingredients, obviously, but I thought it'd be kind of cool. So you get 6 in a pack. So I don't know. I have never seen these. They only had the lavender. So if you've tried them, let me know if you like them. I just thought it might be nice as an extra bonus thing to put in for somebody. But it says, add to your bath when you have tired or sore muscles. Easy to use and mess free with lavender essential oil in it. So there you go. 6 packs for $1. We'll give it a shot. So that's all I got for you. So be a smart shopper. Don't let the negative people bring you down. Don't worry about the things you can't change. But I think, you know, sometimes we need a checkup from the neck up, and changing our attitude and our perspective can do a whole lot for us. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming over today. Stick around. I've got some more up and coming videos, some cooking stuff coming up this week, and next week we'll definitely have the DIY for those cards. I don't even know. I got so much I want to share with you guys. My problem is my time is so limited because I work full time and I live life. So, but I'm making you guys a priority as well. Thanks so much for coming over. We'll catch you on the next video.